What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So for the last week we've had the keys to this brand new newest generation 2022 Kia Sorento X Line SX Prestige all-wheel drive with the turbo engine. And basically we're going to talk about, is this one of the best bang for the buck family SUVs? It's been a pretty sweet vehicle to check out. It does have some off-road capabilities. Styling is super sharp, especially this color.
Yeah, this is a really popular color. It's a color that you used to see on high-end sports cars, and it's becoming a lot more popular on a lot of different brands, and especially on this Kia. It's a head turner. With this color combo, with the upgraded wheels, it definitely looks really cool.
And then the interior is one of my favorite parts because we get the quilted leather, really cool two-tone. You get some wood accents as well, and it's pretty premium looking. Again, it's not even a luxury brand or anything.
We have the captain's chairs for the rear.
Yeah, this is a great place to be for rear passengers. You even get climate control. They recline. You got the third row as well for that little extra storage space. And then of course the back, you got pretty good amount of space. So let's start off the video with, I think there's really only one thing that kind of bugged us about the car. Other than that though, not really much to complain about. Yeah. So let's first show that one feature and then we'll drive it and talk about it a little bit more. So we can fire it up. I think the only real downfall, and this could honestly be something that can be changed in the settings, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or, you know, Kia could just upgrade or update it a little bit. So with the radio, we'll turn the audio down. So we're on 95.1, as you can see. I think the only way to adjust it is using that dial over there.
You do have this one here, but it goes a little bit more quicker, like 2 at a time, in order to go through it. As a driver, that's really hard to kind of pinpoint.
Yeah, and it's so tiny, you know, if you're shaking down while driving.
So really the easiest way is to reach all the way over to the passenger side and twist it a couple times.
You may ask why not here. No. So as you can see, if I go up on here, it changes completely to all the presets down here.
Yeah.
And even FM versus AM and stuff like that.
And that's just depending on what your favorites is, what I noticed.
And then if you hold it down, it'll start going up for the radio. And then if you hold it up, it will start going down. So that honestly is the only one little complaint we've noticed with this car.
The mode button goes through FM, AM, Sirius, and then that button goes through it again if you have all the presets set like that.
If you tap it,
Yeah, so they're almost the same button, just different. They need to, the mode button needs to go AM, FM, Sirius, XM, and then the button below it needs to change the station within each subcategory.
Yeah, and you
basically.
And up should be up, down should be down.
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting the video on a gravel road because this vehicle, this specific trim level, actually has an inch more ground clearance than the normal one.
I didn't even know that.
And we get all-wheel drive, center locking differential. There's no legit like off-road mode, but we get sport mode and a snow mode as well. And of course you can turn traction control off.
So it's helpful if you're going camping or whatever.
You're taking the family somewhere, but hitting bumps and stuff, you know, little trail. Obviously it's not an off-roader.
Yeah.
But the fact that it is very capable for like the normal family use, going kind of anywhere, this is a vehicle you can buy and basically just do everything with. And I think the biggest topic of today's video is the price point and what you get for the money, because this is the fully loaded. This is I'm pretty sure top of the line for the Sorento.
I think the X Line just adds some appearance packages. Stuff, yeah, but aside from that.
But this is all the way up to the top. Obviously the Telluride is the bigger version of this, but this is kind of that good all around without getting too big as a vehicle.
And
so
what price point are we at?
I think it's $45,000.
Yeah, $45,000. There's really no options. The additional equipment, this paint is $445, which I would get.
Oh yeah.
Seems pretty reasonable. We have carpeted floor mats and the X Line rust interior package, whatever that means. But that's less than $1,000, right around $1,000.
Yeah.
And that's it. Everything else is standard, which is cool.
I think it's neat how Kia seems to do that, like things are just standard.
Yeah.
But let's get to some speed real quick. So we have a dual clutch automatic transmission with your turbocharged 4-cylinder.
You're good.
And
I think it's pretty peppy.
Yeah, that's up to 55 miles an hour.
Not bad.
Yeah, the paddle shifters, of course, you can use the shifter down here.
Yeah.
But it's a good blend of everything to where I don't really feel like you're sacrificing much to get this, if anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're really sacrificing anything. Maybe some of the materials, but I mean, we have even really nice wood. Like all the brushed aluminum and stuff.
It's all plastic.
Yeah, but it's got that upscale look.
Yeah, it looks good. It does feel good, like a satin wood would
That's
feel.
what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't feel like it's not genuine.
Yeah.
Which is cool. like they did a good job.
Yeah, and I feel like the technology you get, the fact that we have full speed radar cruise control, lane keeping, steering intervention, obviously forward collision, 360 parking sensors and camera. I don't think there's an option on this that you wouldn't find on a loaded up BMW X7 for $100,000.
Right, and some of those vehicles don't even have some of these options that are not even an option on this.
Yeah, like even just basic things like wireless phone charging, heated and ventilated seats.
Yeah, I was just gonna say those.
Heated rear seats as well.
These are heated? Oh yeah, the buttons on the door.
So it's interesting how they're not cutting corners with the options on the car.
Yeah.
To where you kind of get a lot, honestly.
I mean, it's been very comfortable the couple days that I had it. I don't see any issues with it. It's comfortable on the highway. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. I don't know. I mean, even the third row, I could be back there if I really needed to.
Yeah,
like it's not wide. It's not a 3-row third row, and obviously we have captain's chairs in the back, which I don't know if you can get a bench in the middle or not.
I don't know about this trim level. I think more of the base model trim levels you get a bench.
But that third row, even though it's kind of tight, I mean, they made them practical. They made them work.
Yeah, the seat itself is comfortable. The legroom for someone who's about 6 feet tall is kind of cramped.
Obviously.
But, you know, for kids or that extra pinch or whatever, you absolutely can fit 2, 4, 6 people in this car.
What I like, too, is how easy it is to fold down the middle row when you're in the back. Yes. I had some stuff in the back where I needed more space, so all I had to do was pull. Actually, the third row has a lever on the back, so they are manual, but it's so quick.
Very easy,
it's a lot easier than some of the automatic ones, to be honest. And while that's cool, that's even more luxurious, the next level. I could do this in a matter of seconds, get everything I needed,
I think
and go from there.
Sometimes it gets annoying to wait for the motor to do everything. Yeah. It's like, let me just pull a lever and let it fall down.
Yeah, it's super straightforward.
Another thing, while I have my turn signal on, this is probably one of the coolest options, or features I should say, because it's not even an option.
I don't even know. I know no one else does that.
If you guys watch the full review video, you'll see it in better detail, but the gauge cluster, which is a full LCD screen, when you do your turn signals, half of it turns on to a camera on the side of the car to see your blind spot. It's so cool that Kia has that in a lot of their cars, and so that kind of goes back to the technology aspects, to where there is so much technology for $45,000. You don't get that on a BMW, Mercedes, Audi. That's almost twice the cost. That's impressive.
Or even a warranty that matches that. Like all this tech, you got
that's a good
pretty much a 100,000 mile warranty.
Yeah.
Brand new vehicle. And honestly, that camera system has grown on me. I thought it was really cool the first time I saw it, but on some of the cars we kind of drove for like 5 minutes, you're like, oh, that's cool. But when you drive it in real world situations, it makes it a lot safer too. Like, I'm wearing my motorcycle pants right now. Someone in this car could flip that on and easily see me in a blind spot.
You're a motorcycle?
Yeah, if I'm a motorcycle.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so like it gives you that extra visibility that obviously makes it safer.
The fact that you can then pull up the front view camera and everything on this main screen, when I took this down another trail in the review video, I had it on and it was so cool to see everything that I didn't want to run into. Obviously, you don't want to run into random trees and things.
Because it works when you're going under 5 or so, right?
Like 5 or 10 miles an hour. You can just tap this and it comes up on the screen.
Yeah, there you go.
At 10 miles an hour.
7, That is pretty cool.
Really helpful. And as far as like ride quality, I don't really feel any loose ends. Feels like pretty quiet, pretty comfortable. There is a lot of maneuverability with the seats, and I like how you have the additional leg support that can come out from the front of the seat, which is what I see on Mercedes and BMWs.
How can you do that?
I don't know if that one has it. This one has a button to make the leg rest come out.
Could be just that seat.
Yeah, the fact that this has the exact same type of feature, not just a manual one.
Yeah.
Again, you just get so much for the money. And as we're back on the gravel road, like we said with ride quality, suspension hitting those speed bumps earlier, it does a really good job.
Even in the gravel here. Yeah. I mean, it rides like you would, well, I guess what you would expect if you've been off-road before.
Yeah. And then the fact that, you know, we got the all-wheel drive capability aspects.
Yeah.
You know, you can take this anywhere.
I know.
Just do so much with it.
I really haven't seen anything that I would dislike about actually owning this. Aside from us maybe wanting a little bit more performance out of the vehicle, which is not the purpose of this car.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it being a good, everyday, all around, all the size you need for a 3-row with the size of almost a 2-row. because it's kind of compact in a sense.
It doesn't feel as big as maybe like a Yukon is gonna feel.
Right, I was just gonna say the Yukon.
And when we had the Yukon for a week, we had it with all of our family.
That was big.
And some of them weren't the biggest fan of how big it is.
Yeah.
This one, they like it because it doesn't feel so big, and yet you do have the third row. You don't have 3 wide, but you still get that extra chair basically.
Right. And we even have the full panoramic sunroof. Like the list just keeps going on.
I know, it has every option that expensive cars kind of toy with you, saying, hey, for another $5,000, add this option.
Yeah.
This is all included for $45,000. So it's just been one of those cars, especially in today's market, when $60,000 is a normal price for a car that we seem to be filming.
Yeah.
This one is like a breath of fresh air, to where it's like, it's so affordable. It's average price, and you get above average technology, and it doesn't just look like a Kia from 10 years ago. It looks sporty, looks fun, it looks cool, you know, it turns some heads. You had a guy in a Sorento wave to you, right?
I had a guy in a gray Sorento wave to me like it was a club.
Yeah.
Like he knew
cool.
that this was the X Line. I'm pretty sure that's what he had with the same color.
Yeah.
It threw me off, to be honest, because I'm like, whoa, a Kia's waving to me?
There's something about like the new Kias. They have that fun factor that makes you like them.
I mean, even the logo on the steering wheel is brushed aluminum, like the exterior.
Right. The new logo is really cool.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Kia Sorento. It's been a pretty cool SUV to check out. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and we'll have a few more videos of this vehicle in the description below, so check them out. We'll see you guys in the next video.